Here, you're gonna see 4 different examples that I have in building student confidence with the platform, from Extempore 101 all the way up to a high stakes assessment that uses timers as they're designed to be used. Let's check it out. First, you see Extempore 101. I've talked about this platform a lot in previous posts, about this assessment a lot, And what this is very basic. It's an assessment for students to do on Extempore, on their phone, on their tablet, laptop, whatever it might be, to get comfortable with the platform. What does that mean? Well, if I click into the first one, you'll see this is the very basic question. It's a text question. What are you looking forward to learning this school year? Assuming that you're giving it at the beginning of the year, the student can then respond, right? And as the student will see, I'll click into each one of these, the student has different types of prompts that they can respond to. So an audio prompt, and then question 3 has a audio prompt attached with a text prompt. Question 4 is someone that might look pretty familiar to you. It's going to be a video question that the student can play and then respond to as well. And then finally, the last prompt has the timers, but again, this isn't a high stakes assessment. It's just to show the student, hey, assessments can have timers attached to them. This one is a single attempt. They can click start, and then they can see, I don't have to do this, but the student can see how the timers work, what a high stakes assessment looks like on Extempore before you actually give them a high stakes assessment and they don't know anything that's going on. So you'll see here, this is an example of a high stakes assessment. I can start responding now. I click stop recording and I'm done, and the student can see, oh, okay, this is how a high stakes assessment would work on Extempore. That's step number 1. Give them Extempore 101, have them do it so they can see, okay, hey, this is how the platform works. I see that I can have different types of responses. I see that I can have different types of prompts. And then this is, okay, I'm finally understanding how the platform works. Now though, okay, it's the first week of school and now I can start doing some speaking practice. Well, you see here, you come into the description, you see, okay, you have some questions. Number 1, really basic, the student then goes in and they introduce themselves in the target language. All right, so introduce yourself in target language, saying as much as you can. I can record myself here. If it's, say, not a Spanish 1 or French 1 or level 1 class, they can introduce themselves. The second prompt here has an audio prompt attached to it, and the student can respond to this question appropriately in the target language. Again, we are working on building up student confidence and comfort with the platform and the content in order for them to be able to respond and do the best that they can without having any anxiety or worries attached to it. Okay, so you've done Extempore 101, then you do the week 1 speaking practice. Now week 2. Let's do a little bit more of an assessment to get an idea of where our students are with the content.